So in this video, I'll be using this form that I have here. It's a really good tool on balancing redox reactions here. It's broken down step by step. You can find this form in the description, a link to this form in the description of this video. So here we have a reaction of bromine and perchlorate. And so the first step here is to separate, it says here divide the reaction into half reactions. So on one side we'll have the bromine and then the two on this side. And then on this side we'll have the perchlorate and looking down into chlorine. So then we balance the atoms. You can see here, this is just like geometry. So we'll have two bromines to balance this side, and this side doesn't need to be balanced as far as the chlorine goes. But then we go to the next one and we balance the oxygen. So we bring both of these down, and we have just the chlorine on the product side. So then we add, to balance these four oxygens, we add 4 water molecules, right? And so that gives us the 4 oxygens here. But now we've also added 8 hydrogens, which is step 4 here, to balance hydrogen atoms. So we'll add 4, we'll add 8 hydrogens to the reactant side. And so now this half reaction is balanced. And then we balance the charges here by adding the electrons. So here we see we're losing 2 electrons from these 2 bromines, because these 2 times the negative would be 2 negative, and it's 0 on this side. So then we'll be adding the electrons on the product side. So 2 bromines plus 2 electrons. And since we're adding, since both of these are 1 negative, but we're adding 8 hydrogens to the reactant side of this half reaction, we'll add 8 electrons. And so here we'll end up with 1 negative charge on the reactant side and 1 negative charge on the product side. Then we have to make these electrons that we've added equal. So we multiply everything on this side by 4. And that gives us 8 bromines, 4 plus 8 electrons. Bring everything down. So once we have everything together, we're going to write it with all the reactants on one side and all the products on the other. So here we have 8 bromines plus these 8 electrons. Then the 8 hydrogens and the perchlorate. And that does all of that. And then we bring everything down from the products. And so that's both half reactions put back together. Then we just go in and rewrite the reaction after canceling out common molecules. So the only thing we have in common here on both sides are these electrons. So then the final reaction would be 8 of these plus the 8 hydrogens plus the perchlorate and that is the final balanced reaction.